right. Okay, here we go. Just making sure I can hear myself. Hello there, greetings. This is the chat portion of the webinar. Usually I give myself about 45 minutes or an hour to reconnect or disconnect or something like that. So those that are new to all this, this is IvanTower.com. This is a new website set up. We have private sessions here, and so this is the calendar for the week. Well, what's left of the week. I'll try to do some improvements here for right now. This is all I got to offer. As for design, yeah, it's good enough right now. I have Google Hangout, Zoom, Skype, and channeling by phone. This is the phone number I call in on, and it's all recorded. I also have submit questions. And these are like 1 to 10 days. I might add a rush, if you need it right away. Well, it'll be like a $5 extra because I'm really getting backed up sometimes. So, but if you really want to get into, if you really need an answer fast, I might add that in the near future. Guys, you never know. Just don't want to. Yeah, because either way. We also, the webinar setup here is, yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, to join the webinar, and it's every Thursday, and I'm going to have other options eventually, but I'm still working on the website. So this is where you can sign up for the moment. Not perfect, but if you need any help, just contact. Just send me an email, basically. We also have Spirit Social, submit a question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua channel, consulting, 5-minute healing. Yeah. Spiritual connections, 1 question from a day. Chakra healing from a day. A joke Reiki from Miguel. Healing from Nick, and ask a question from Yosium, and our other services are here. So yeah, thank you for your support. This is the channel of the insane. Of course, this is another way to get into the site. I'm looking for easier ways of navigating the site, so it kind of mimics the old one, but this should be pretty simple in the long run. So hopefully. Well, I know how to use it because it's mine, but anyway, I look at it almost every day. Well, not always. So, all right, here we go. This is the Q&A portion. Of course, but this is through the chat room. So, or the private chat room, not the Google chat room. So, hello everyone in the chat. Blessings. Thank you for visiting. All right. Connect to the angels, guides, and everybody else. Of a positive energy, Mother Mary. Crystal Leaf Snow, are there any messages from the trees? As you know, you've had many incarnation as a tree on other worlds, such as Arcturian worlds. A lot of people incarnate as a tree person, as a to have higher knowledge on a world such as this one. It's like I could be on a world of the physical and still connect to higher vibrations like animals do. But as a tree, it's a different energy, or you live a lot longer, as you can see. Depending on the tree, of course, they can outlive quite a bit. So if you want if you want to have a long life, incarnating as a tree is the way to go. It's like Mother Earth's energies. That's our message at this time. Any messages from my guides? Just to, let's see. I'm seeing rice. Doesn't mean I have to add that to your diet anytime soon. They're just showing rice is good for you. With brown rice is usually the best rice. They do say you have a lot of Asian qualities about you that you might not fully be aware of from Asian incarnations. You do have connection to the red dragon in China also. So that probably resonates quite a bit, feeling a lot of energy there from that. Yeah, you have a lot of Asian connections. Some of it it's not open. Well, it's opening now. I also have Japanese incarnations. I'm not seeing so much Indian, but Chinese and Japanese are strong energies through the ancient past. Yeah. Simple life. Yeah, many children. But so I'm seeing the simple. Yeah, I'm not seeing war. You stay away out. You stay out of a lot of that. So, all right, I'll leave you with that. That's the only message you have at this time. The red dragon's a strong energy with you, for sure. If you meditate with that energy, you most likely feel a healing vibration. Apparently, you're ready to open up to other connections. Pamela, are there any messages for me? Yeah, I'm seeing silver palladium energies around you. As for extra assistance, you also see, extra guides around you. Also, I'm also seeing a horse energy around you from past life. It's basically a spirit energy to assist you in your day. The horse vibration is very strong with you. Your guides are just saying to exercise when you feel, but it is good to exercise a little bit more. Question 2: are there any messages for me from Saint Germain? Yes, do connect to Saint Germain a lot. You are going through a healing process, as you're aware of. You are clearing out a lot of past lives from the past. We also read you are very Arcturian actually, and you chose this life to have a different point of view here. For many reasons, they're not going into details, but just to heal the earth, make sure it goes into its right direction. It's like you don't want to, you didn't want this world to ascend without you, but also you wanted to direct it in the right direction. Also, not to say it's going to go in the wrong direction, but you wanted to be a part of it. There's many other reasons behind it. Family, also. Yeah, the Arcturian energy is very strong with you at this time. Very strong. Yeah, definitely Arcturian starseed. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned anything like that. Freddie Collett, this morning I meditated on my third eye with a crystal. I connected to a white light and asked for a name. I was shown the word Taut, which means all. Was it Prime Creator? Was that Prime Creator or else? Or is someone else? I see the Prime Creator energies. Oh, let's see. Let me read through the question again. Let's see. Yes, it was Prime Creator's energy. I'm actually seeing a tree person there too, but it means you're just very connected to nature, which means all. Yes, you're going to another part of spirit. Yeah, you have not visited too. You have not visited. Yes, you are. You're grounding your energies so you can see better here. So you can connect better without meditating, it seems. Are there any other messages or connections that I made? I'm seeing dragon beings, but not. I've seen actually the fairy, the Agarthium, but Agartha is somewhere else. The inner Earth on other world planes that you've been visiting a lot recently in your astral. You do show up as sometimes an elf, and other being. The elf is the most popular one you choose. They don't always know that you're from somewhere else, either. I mean, obviously you're kind of like a stranger, but it's like you've been there forever. You're visiting. You are making connections. You're not going into details, but yeah, so you can go on and on and on with that. Basically, is what they're saying, but not saying it's not giving me a complete detail of that, but it's a lot of it. You could say you're letting others know of Earth's ascension. Worlds that don't even connect to this one. There's a lot of them that don't. But it was for a helping hand, you can say. Also, you'd be surprised. So it is okay for humans here to go get help. Aliens aren't really allowed to do that. Oh, they can, but as an Earth human, you have a lot of privileges, and it was difficult here. It was like we're members of an elite club. That it's our world. We can do what even if it doesn't feel like we can do anything, but we can. And so in Astro we have more power, obviously. Stephen Davies, what am I getting up to in Astral? Yeah, I see a lot of Palladian, white Palladian energies. They're almost like angels, but they're like powdered, very white Palladian energies you're connecting to. As for, it's like they are kind of like a powdered type of skin. Is this their let's see, what do they do? You call them the white Palladians. There are other races. There's a golden Palladians they connect to. There's other. It's a rare bunch that you're connecting to at this time. Let's see what they have to do with Earth's ascension, but they're very quiet about it here. They do connect to the Galactic Federations of Light. They connect to other insectoid beings that are connecting here. But they're just very quiet what they're doing. So not really going into details what you're doing. We are connecting to them. You might see them, you might feel them. Let's see. Obviously, you're doing several. I'm also seeing a lion, feline species you're connected to, but I'm seeing more lion they're connected to because it's ones I wouldn't say you trust them more, but you resonate with them more. Let's put it that way. But the Palladian energies, it's all what's going on is it's part of the Earth's ascension. Part of your family's ascension also, but it has a lot to do with your healing. You're getting like an upgrade in some regard, it seems. Well, any messages? You're going into a part of an astral that not many really feel the need to go to. And doing this, I think that's where the white Palladians appeared. It's like, I didn't know these guys even existed. And there's other species also that you're visiting at this time. I'm not going into full details. Let's see. You can say you are connecting to an iguana reptilian, but I see it as more positive. I don't know. Some people see iguanas as different energies. I see them as positive. The iguanas are like messengers of light. Right now, there are. Let's see. Yeah, you're clearing out a lot of MIB energies on this world through their energies, through the white Palladian. So they're not attacked so often, it seems. So, yeah, you're going through measures to strengthen yourself. Basically, is what I see. James, how am I doing in the human colony? I'm free to talk about connections I have. I may or may not have hybrid. Yeah, I think you do. I see feline energies. Let's see. Well, I saw insectoid hybrid children, but I don't think they're part of the human colony. I'm seeing, feline and Palladian at this time. How many? I would say two feline and two Palladian at this time is what I'm saying. What you're doing now is like you're going through telepathic teachings to bring that here eventually. Also, the channel, I see telepathic is the strongest one. Open up your senses, basically. Question 2, do my rather quiet spirit guides have any advice for me? Let's see. Oh, yeah, thank you for blessings. Thank you for that. As for your guides, I'm seeing a guy by the name of Montu. He's a feline. He's like I see him as a white feline. I know he shows himself on a throne, but that's just a gag, I think. But a white feline you can connect to. As for what is going on with you, yeah, you are going through a transit. You have a lot of Egyptian connections with this world. You also have connections on obviously other worlds. You decided to let's see. You decided to come into this world for one last shot, is what this is. It's like one last mission to you can say uncover Atlantean knowledge here that has been forgotten. So you're assisting channelers, healers, others to resurrect old histories that have been lost. You do connect to the elders that are connected to this earth. I believe the Atlantean elders. You can say on a daily basis, at least in astral, is what you're doing. We all have our connections, but the old Atlantean elders seems to be a strong energy with you at this time. At least from what I see at this moment. Right. Gundium. Any info messages from Angel Watu? Let's see. There's a lot of Palladian energies with that angel. With this Earth, it is. The angel shows this world like it's like technically like split in half. One part's going ascension, the other is going through a healing process. So you might see two worlds here, two other dimensions. With you, you might see like a fire world. You're connected to a fire dimension, which is not bad. It's just different. A fire dimension that is of, you say, a place of creation that's not usually seen. Not many beings go there, but it's a place of, creation. We'll just leave it with that. That's a strange one. Any messages from Alcom Ador? Akamador. I think it could be a new guide. Yeah. But I'm seeing it as a Zeta guide. Just since you're telepathic, just to help refine your connections to what you're looking for, what you're trying to connect with. Just say to eat light, not say eat a lot, but to eat light and to meditate more on a daily basis. Go by what you feel. You're also connected to a cloud city. A city in the clouds. Not in this world. Other dimensions or other worlds. So, Marianne, any messages? Marianne, any messages? Let's see here. Moment. Your guides, say be frugal with your money until your next paycheck. Not to say there's going to be anything unexpected, but just good to save up a little. You're also connecting with more fairy energies, and you do have a connection with California as for past life connections. Another reason why you live where you live as another experience, but you had a lot of connections in California in the past, as part of you has kind of had enough of it because you see a little bit more than you want to see from what I see. From what? Question 2, any messages from Mother Mary? Now this one I have to look up for a second. One second. That's something I'm... Nah, but... Well, I'm seeing what I got is a Navajo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Navajo Indians. You have a connection with interface. Oh, it's called Navajo. I want to pronounce it Navajo, but yeah, you have a connection with them in their past lives, and you're going through a healing energy with that. You might be able to connect with it. I believe you can. The reason, just many past lives with the American Indians, and before they were called American Indians, but a primitive time, but a time of says great luxury. And it's another way how you connect to the earth. You're here on this earth to bless the earth while you're here in this dimension, in this time. As you brought all those abilities with you, even if you can't fully connect with them all, um, you are opening yourself up more. Sure. So, blessings. Maggie, I have two brothers. One is mentally ill. I was wondering, did he choose that contract in this lifetime, or is it another reason? Or is it like that other, or is it like that other than the doctor diagnosed? No, I think he chose it. Let's see. I don't know why. A moment. Yeah, it feels like he's gonna have early Alzheimer's. I think he's already experiencing to a certain degree. I see a lot of Zeta energies with that also. I mean, that's part of his learning process. He's learning from a different. He wants to learn this world in a different way. For him, that's normal. He's having difficulties here, but for him, this is what he chose. There's reasons behind it. It's not really going into detail, but he's refining a part of his soul that he wants to certain parts of his soul he wants to perfect, and he doesn't need a whole lot. He doesn't need what most people need to do that. As for what he's perfecting, he's not saying, but that's okay. Gives you kind of idea how that works. Any messages from me from Archangel Michael? Well, yeah, you with your the one with the mental illness. Yeah, well, both your brothers. You're here for assisting them. So in some ways, they're like children on this world. So you're assisting them. It's like I will come into this world for you. Of course, you're doing it for yourself also. But you had you have a connection with the three of you had connections throughout so many incarnations, so many different types of experiences. I see the one with mental illness. I see him with a lifetime no arm, born without. He just likes to experiment. He just enjoys it. So I don't think he had many incarnations on this world, but he likes to just not necessarily just form himself. He doesn't look at, but just try new things. He doesn't always do it, but it's just the three of you have had just countless incarnation cycles. Probably the parents also, but the three of you definitely had. It doesn't always have to be the strongest bond, but it's obviously it's a bond though. Let's see. Noah, I've had a dream some time ago where I was taken to an underwater place and saw bug-like creatures swimming around. What can you tell me about that? That's interesting. Connected to Alpha Centauri, and they're talking about bugs underwater. Underwater beings. Yeah, apparently you've been going there recently. Yeah. What this is another world reality you've been connected to. Let it flow. It seems like it's helping you. Part of you needs to see it, and I believe you want to see more, but not too much, so you can. Yeah, you're just connecting to another lifetime of yours. Obviously, a lot more is going on there, but it seems to be a place you're going to an astral also. I don't believe it's the current life that's going on. It's just kind of like replaying an old incarnation. I don't think you're one of those bugs, but just to give you an idea of what you're connected to. Were you a bug? I might probably, but I'm not seeing a strong connection there. But I do see mostly humanoid incarnations, but if there are bug incarnations, that's the same, probably, but other way. You've definitely connected to that. And realize, other worlds are a lot more freer than ours. You can do whatever you want for the most part. And here it's just, a zoo, basically. We were build our own cages. So, question 2, any messages from the fairies? Let's see. Yes, they've been around you like well, the females have been around you like girlfriends. Yeah, you've been going to those. It seems to be helping your energy field. They have been giving you healings. It seems like you go to Agartha for the music. But yeah, your connection is very real with them. It's obviously it's a dimension you much rather prefer than this one. But this dimension, you're sharing your talents, but also giving Earth a realization of what's going on in your own way. So it will be heard through your creative work, it seems. Joanna, any messages regarding my health? Mm, yeah, just to take it easy, relax. I see putting your feet up is a good thing. Doesn't mean you have to watch television, but having your feet up is good. What I see, I don't know. They say watch your hearts. Not to say that's going to be. Oh, nothing to worry, but just watch your heart. Your blood pressure or something. I don't see blood pressure. They just say heart because of stress levels, things of that sort. So just the calmer, the better. Question 2. Any messages from archangels? Yes, you're building a new. You should not be no longer feeling attacks at all. At least the major ones. I mean, we're all getting kind of visitations here and there. But for the most part, you're building a bridge to your higher self. You're renewing your vibrations. You're trusting your instincts more. Also, as for your health, not to worry. Yeah, it feels like there's somewhat of a scare here and there, but nothing to worry. It's your mind playing tricks on you. But you are going to a higher level in spirit. You're doing a great deal for your consciousness and those around you. So not to worry about work either. Those at work get heavily manipulated, as you probably are aware of, and to just know that you're on track. So, Carol, are there any messages for me? Let's see. I do see you with Yeshua recently, as you're connecting to Mother Mary. Also, I believe you're working on a future incarnation, because we all are, but it seems like this is becoming more. It seems like an angelic energy you'll be connected to in a future lifetime. The angels seem to be where your heart truly is. Question 2: are any messages from Archangel Metatron? Metatron seems to have like a brother-sister relationship. You also help him see more clearly. He comes to you a lot for advice, it seems. He's not perfect. He's still learning his direction. Yeah, he's having. I mean, for the most part, he is fine, but he does get, you can say, attacked a lot. So, our angels do. Michael Metatron is so different because he truly goes into like the chakra systems, as all angels do, but he has a different, unique way of doing it, and he just gets a lot of attention from other beings. So what happens is beings that try to get to you, they go after the angels, and sometimes they go after Metatron, and they kind of overdo it. So that's what I'm getting at. So because he protects the chakras, so they go after him. So every angel has their own uniqueness, of course. Maddie, what other lives am I deeply connected to right now, and how are they affecting me? Long day at the office. Let's see. One moment. Well, it connected to like a cat during the Egyptian time period. No, an actual cat. But you had a lot of Orion incarnations here. in the past as a alien being. I'm also seeing Zeta in the past. I'm not sure how you feel about Zetas. But a lot of Zetas did some wrongs here in the past. Not to say you're connected to that, but you had Zeta incarnations that did get. It's like you're following the wrong crowd sometimes, and you didn't mean to, but you kind of got caught up with some stuff. So part of that's affecting you. It's like you want to right some wrongs, not necessarily you did, but others did. And some of that feels like, well, it seems like some Zetas are jealous of your abilities. I know that sounds strange with Zetas being jealous, but some do have human characteristics. So you're also seen as almost like a queen energy, where they just you didn't always disclose the information that you had. And some because yeah, Zetas are very like, some of them are just information. They're just crazy for information. So as for other humanoid incarnations, they're not really showing that now. It's something to look at that now, but there's other stuff, of course, but that's what seems to be what's going on. Can you ask my angels a little on how the higher dimensions work? What is it like, and how does it feel? Oh, it feels great. They don't have any problems like Earth does, but they do get. There are some manipulative energies that goes into their dimension, depending on the soul, depends on what they're doing. But for the most part, it is a peaceful place. But understand they learn less of what we're learning here. Here is like school, like we're constantly being bombarded. As you can see, not everybody, but a lot of us are constantly learning, being this, that, constantly. So you don't feel that in higher dimensions. And some of them envy us because of what we're going through here. Some would rather be here. You know, it's funny because you're learning so much here. Of course, when you're learning all that, you're going crazy. It's like, get me out of here. But in the higher dimensions, it's so different. So everything is simpler. Obviously, in the higher dimensions, you can go wherever you want. You can experience what, if you don't need food usually, but they do envy the third dimension, depending, because it's just it's the aspect of warning. Yeah, because some of them do get addicted to third dimension. This is why you have so many here reincarnating constantly. Can't get enough of it. Even if they do it all wrong, they don't care. They keep coming back. You get addicted to like kind of like a fleshy type of existence, at least as a human. Probably another. But as the higher dimensions, it just all the knowledge you need is with you, basically. You don't have to worry about smells or anything. But you can create, for sure. But coming into a world like this, and then going back into the higher dimension, you create differently. You do change. These worlds do change you, for sure. So it's hard to go. You don't really want to go back. You do change constantly. Everyone's always changing after a world like this. So when you go into a higher vibrational world, like a fifth dimension world, change very little. Kind of world like this, well, we really switch around. So it's another reason why people come here. Yeah, it's kind of like emptying out your closet and buying new stuff. Come to a world like this to get beat up and it's weird here, as you can see. Not every lifetime is difficult. Paul B, any messages for me from anyone? Let's see. It does seem like travel is in the future. I don't know why I'm seeing a wedding somewhere. That's it, yours. But somebody's getting married somewhere, it seems. But for right now, the guys are saying they're showing poetry. I think you're the one that did music. They're showing poetry as a learning tool or something you can work with. Also, they're showing like Huckleberry Finn. You have a connection to that. The kid, like you had a lifetime very similar, not exactly, but similar to that to a certain past life. Question 2: any messages regarding my love life? Yeah, the pickings aren't so great right now. I am seeing like a nightclub setting, possibly. if you're interested, as not exactly the best potential connection. As for when is not being said, but it's in your love life's in the works. Let's put it that way. Just attract what you're looking for. I think you're already doing that. It's just you're not saying the full details. Well, we'll leave it with that. I'm not going into that. Katie and Dan, any messages on my current situation? Just stay calm. Be careful what you say. But also what you say is very helpful. Just share your thoughts, of course, but some people take words from the wrong direction. But some are very sensitive at this moment. So yeah, just take it easy while you can, but this will blow over soon. So there's question 2. Any other messages? Just keep your head above water. Basically, just know that things will turn for the best. Yeah, there's going to be some movements around, but that's all for good reason. So you're going to find what you're looking for with this. You're going to reach your goal, whatever it might be. So the next one. All right, 1 second. Oh, they changed everything. I see what they did here. I don't know why they did that. That's all right. I guess the chat changed a little bit, but that's okay. Danielle, do I have any past lives in my with my new life business coach? Palladian and Arcturian incarnations. I'm also seeing a bird incarnation, an alien bird. As for Earth, I'm not seeing so much Earth. I'm seeing more alien. Question 2. Why do I resonate so strongly with a being in what? Why do I resonate so strongly with being in law enforcement, though in this life I am not? Past life as a male cop, yes. But you probably, you have a parallel male lifetime as a cop right now. I believe it's male. I don't think it's female. It feels more male. Yeah, in a parallel world. Not in this world. Let's see. Past life here. Let's see. I believe you had a lifetime as authority I believe still as a male. Like medieval times. Now, but this one that is really hitting you, I believe it's from a parallel incarnation, another version of you on another world. Let's see, Amy. Do my friend George and I have spiritual work to do together in this lifetime? If George is okay with it, yes. Yeah. If George can handle this, yeah. I think I see him as one who can connect to past lives. Past lives seems to be something. I see a lot of Zeta energies around, but I'm also seeing Arcturian and Palladian. It's whatever he feels comfortable with. I see him still connected to the Zetas. He has a very positive connection with them. Question 2, does George's higher self have a message for me? Just glad you can put up with them, but glad you're getting along also. So both of you are picky in your own way, in a good way. And it seems like both of you are riding the wave of each other's energies very well. And so far, so good. And don't feel like anytime you're locked in a relationship, be there because you want to be. Because that is the best energy for each other. Honesty, obviously. Communication is A1, of course. Jim F. Who or what is around me now? Archangel energies. Palladian energies. This seems to be the strong vibration. Syrian, some. As our ascension goes, you'll see a lot of Pleiadian energies there. Any of those, they're just curious. That doesn't mean they're always around you. You have your normal beings that you're connected to. Andromedans, for sure. What you feel comfortable with, basically. But Pleiadians seem to be visiting you at this time. Any messages from Saint Germain? Yeah, thank you. I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, I stopped taking medicine. Now I feel better. Saint Germain, just be honest with yourself as you already are, but he's showing like triangle energies, triangle images, as the images on this world are played. Okay, that makes sense. The images used by the Cabal on this world is to help resonate their power. It's like they put images on the money so they have power over it. And you are known to take away that power, or at least to shut it down. Yeah, images and these corporate logos and etc. etc. It's there to give the Cabal. It's another way of like keeping the third dimension at power, what they want. So at the frequency as they want. So with your abilities and others, you can see that, see what you're even getting from that, and or block it altogether or heal it. And you can channel symbols. Yes, I might try it. I might go into that. Yeah, channel like the dollar bill, the image on the dollar bill. Might do that. That's interesting. Never really thought about it, but it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, you're involved with unwrapping this connection, as everyone here is, and others that are not. Yeah, it's like a mummy, or taking the wrapping off. So something like that. Okay, maybe a nice looking mummy. Anyway, Jess, I feel a strong connection to Archangel Anastasia. What can you tell me about what messages that you have? Well, yeah, this Archangel energy is like another version of you. That's why it feels so strong. So you're going through all this difficulties for a reason, for future incarnations, not just because of karma. It's you're building, you're strengthening parts of yourself. There's this much more. You're also trusting your instincts more, and that will increase. You have there's other connections there, but that's messages time. My right eye has been twitching in the past few days. I really unusual, feels like a female gray energy. What's going on with this, and is there a message? You're just opening yourself up more. It seems like they're kind of tuning your energy, but it does seem like they're just they're opening you up more. There's more to come, as you probably are aware. They can't give everything away, but it seems like you're going through a lot of portal dimensions and astral. You're just not aware of it. Who is? I'm not aware of anything. Yeah, it's like you're jumping worlds. That's all they say at this time. Yeah, so you're very busy. You have no idea. As we all are, probably. That's why some of us are tired all the time. Donna Riggs, our friend, Tony's brother, passed away this week. Information on how he is doing. Oh yeah, he's, it feels like he just crossed over without a problem. Feels like he was ready to go also. And I am not seeing him lost anywhere. It feels like he just crossed right over with no problem at all. So with this, let's see. Yeah, he's just getting new to, yeah, because he was looks like he's really looking forward to it. He seems to be adapting quite quickly also. He is with the family still, but he's doing this for himself. He needed to get out of here. It seems like I have been having a hard time getting out of my own way. No sleeping, like I am in a cloud. What is going on? Well, you need something to tire your mind out. it seems. Some, yeah, well, a lot of it, well, what's going on is like you're doing a lot in astral. Well, you tell your astral self to cool it down. Because sometimes when you can't sleep because you're protecting yourself, it's like you're making sure that nobody can get into your system. So I would tell your astral self to chill and let you sleep because your astral self's doing a lot of stuff apparently. Just a lot of, it's like that's where a lot of our real lives are. Here it's just we're just here on Earth to do our thing, but help ascend Earth. But we're also doing a lot in astral, living your real life, moving around. You're the figure you want to be. You're in good health, and it's like, yeah, you gotta let that side of a lot of you is going into that, but you can't sleep because something's. I would just ask your your astral self to just calm it. Whatever you're doing, let me sleep. You should feel a difference there. I'm not sure what it's doing exactly. It's not giving, but either way, it feels like a part of you is staying awake to protect yourself, though. That's all they're giving me. Is very vague. At least here it is. So, because it's public, so don't worry about it. Just just ask your higher self just to chill. Your astral self just to chill. Again, I've had a strange dream where I went on an expedition trip to this mountain with a big lake and Asian monks, except this was located in Europe. Kept calling the mountain, I can't remember, Kilimanjaro, but Kilimanjaro is in Africa. Oh, interesting. Would you? Well, apparently in the dimension you went. I'm going to reread this. I had a strange dream where I was in it looks like there's different meanings to this. Well, it looks like I would say like seeing like a future Earth where everything's moved around. That's what I'm saying. That's interesting. Now, of course, you can look up. I mean, of course, in Dream, like if you look up the Dream Doctor, that's not going to be in there. But it looks like you're connecting to a future Earth. Earth has been. Yeah, I know it sounds strange, but it's like not everything is what it's seen. Let's see. I'm getting like, let's see. Yeah, it's a future Earth. Everything's gonna be different. That's for sure. Yeah, continents will be changed. Yeah, we'll just leave you with that. Yeah, you want to go going. It looks like China will be. Yeah, things are going to be moving around. Let's put it that way. There's a prime creator having messages for me. Yeah, that dream is showing that you're. Let's see. You're leaving your traditional self. So you're going to realities that are not known to you, and that's one of them. Kind of like an opposite reality you're going to, one that has a mirror energy that is very like a different world, basically. And this is a place. It feels like the future, but it's actually happening right now. But it shows that you're changing things. You're changing direction. It's also telling you that the Earth is shifting into a new so things aren't going to be what they seem to be anymore. You can say it's kind of like the Mandela effect in a certain way. Like this mountain is out in Europe, and that's the way it's going to be now. It's like you're seeing the Earth transformation and astral, and so in the dream, it's kind of giving you a projection of that. So it is in the future, but maybe not exactly like that. But there's so many different interpretations of that. It's fascinating, though. It does seem like you're involved in the ascension process, basically. It's like you're making changes. You're not letting in the changes what you're doing, but you're giving yourself kind of an idea of what you're doing. I know it sounds strange, but we're going to a strange land, so what people aren't really Yeah, new renaissance for sure. Raw End, do I have any messages from the Weirens? Yes, they're protecting your vibration, of course. They do show a lot of hybrid children that they are watching that are yours. And hybrid children are future humans on this planet. And yes, you're a great, you can say, also a grandfather to some hybrid children. Also, you are training many beings to understand this world and the future Earth to come. As some of them understand, yeah, because preserving Earth's histories, you're involved with it in some ways. Any messages from Prowls and Reptilians? Yes, they show that. Let's see. I'm not sure why they showed a skateboard, but they showed one. Basically, they like to play around with you, is what they're saying. But you have a good sense of humor with their energy. You do connect to their ships, and basically, they are warning human ways. You are teaching. Well, you're mostly laughing about human ways, basically. Not exactly at humans, but you understand how tough it is here, and you just go there to laugh about it and also showing the benefits of it, so it's not all just for no reason. And let's see. And yes, you are very connected to ancient Egypt. Not everything is going to be revealed, but you are. You can say you have a founding energy around Egypt in the past, as you're very connected to it. Let's put it that way. Inara had. How can I heal past life traumas? To my friend Miriam and me. We have killed each other and lived many suffering lives on Earth. What I do is you light a candle, white candle, and lay down or whatever you feel comfortable with. You can play meditation music if you want. And you go into a meditation, surround yourself with light, as much light as you want to, that's fine. Usually what happens, you can do a chakra clearing. However, either way, you want to clear your body, basically. And ask your guides to walk you through it. This is another way for people to connect to your guides. What does your guide look like? You can show it as anything. Human or whatever it might be. A gnome. Whatever it might be. Usually it's a meadow. You ask them to walk. They can talk to you if you want. One way is to walk down several steps. That might be too much, but this is one scenario. Walk down several steps, like 20, and you're with your guide. Because the idea is to take you deeper into your self, into your meditation. And you walk, you go into a room, and basically ask your guides, how can I heal this? I want to heal this past life trauma with Miriam. And this understands one method. And then you'll just start seeing things. And just whatever it is, a trauma, sometimes you need to go through it, like this murder here. And just when you go through, ask for a release. I need to release this also. You might feel the murder happen, you might see it, but experiencing, going through the trauma, and also release it. This is one way of going about it. You don't have to visualize everything perfectly, but the intentions are taking you there. So, or you can go do a chakra clearing, see your guide, and just ask and just go instantly into that lifetime, whatever lifetimes there is, and ask your guides to help you release this. I don't know if that sounds too complicated, but it does work. Trust me, I'd just be meditating all the time, clearing all that stuff out. Question 2, any messages from my guides? Let's see. Also, yeah, you can always look for a hypnotist also. I want to add to that. Well, you can say that's part of this. A hypnotist you might find one in your area. That's a past life healing. Just a thought. from your guides. Yeah, just go slowly with this healing because there are many layers to it that's very troubling. But I mean, just by wanting to heal this is actually helping you heal. So, just to give you an understanding of that. Miles, do you have any messages from Archangel Lucifer? Yeah, just to stay strong. So you do connect to him a lot in astral, and you are part of the Galactic Federation, and he's part of the Galactic Federation. He shows up there as a humanoid Pleiadian, I believe. So, and you are hanging out with him, it seems. Leaving with that. Does my cousin Eddie have any messages from his spirit guides, and could he get their names? I'm getting the name Nathan and Andrew. Nathan's the main guide. Andrew is the buddy guide, communications guide. Karen is a female of another communications guide also. Any messages? Visualize them as they're very Greek-like guides, ancient Greece. So you might see them in Greek clothing, possibly. I think that Karen has a lot of Egyptian connections also. For you to just care for your health, be positive. You have a lot of Buddhism connections from your past. That should help you heal. Ask for Buddha to help you with the healing. Tate, message from higher self vibration. Andromedans. One second. Yeah, just one moment. Let me clear the energy. Well, Lucifer seems to be in this message. Lucifer is very connected to the Andromedans. Okay, that's where that's coming from. And if you connect to Andromeda and see Lucifer's energy there, you can see him as like a young tyke. And when Earth and all this was started about, he was an Atlantean in the past. And, he's had angelic energy, higher vibration, Andromedan, you can say. And as the Earth went to darkness, well, that's a whole nother story, but Lucifer is very Andromedan. Any messages from Archangel Gabriel? Let's see. Yes, he says your connection to Mother Mary. Actually, Mother Mary is actually an archangel. Very similar in spirit. And that energy is, unlocking a lot of codexes on this world. Mary can sometimes have more power than Archangel Gabriel, depending, or the archangels in general, because she can just connect to certain souls here and like instantly heal them in a certain way. So her energy is very, if you see her as an angel, don't be surprised. It's very similar. Even Yeshua can be an angel energy too. Everyone has different points of view. He can't be whatever you want, whatever helps. You can say he's like an angel with times 1,000. So yeah, he's anyway. 1-11. My daughter Angie has been having a lot of pain in her arms, neck, hands, and even wakes up with what feels bruises on her head and her knees. This is the astral attack and ascension. Yeah, it's our Archon attack. Yeah. Men in Black attack also. Yeah. So just do a healing. Send healing energies, or you can go through my site if you want. Yeah, just send her healing. It's Archons. Men in Black, she's going somewhere in astral that she shouldn't be. Well, she wants to heal the Earth. And she's in an area that, it's just Archons, mostly. The doctors don't do anything. They are wasting money. That's amazing. Yeah, so I told you that Yeah, it seems like she's getting abducted in astral. She's getting, yeah, they're grabbing her and they're just doing all this. She needs to take more control, but she's still feels like very young still. So, yeah, it's Archon. So just send out a healing, ask angels to heal those, heal that situation. It should help. Yeah, yeah, the doctors, I can't, yeah. Well, that shows you that, well, things are going to change for the doctors eventually. They're going to have to wake up. They're going to have to wake up eventually. Question 2, please can I please have a message from my guides? Yeah, don't worry about your daughter. Just pray, send healing from Yeshua around her. Also heal these beings, and it should bring you should see some results. Ask the daughter also. I mean, I'm not sure how open she is to this stuff, but well, you can do the healing. She doesn't have to, but if she wants to do it also, I believe I think you'll be pretty successful with it. From what I say. If not, I can always, I have healing on my site. If you want, it's up to you. I think she'll get it. Well, give this a shot with what you can do. Just ask angels, Yeshua, to throw light around your daughter and to clear out these. It's basically like archons can have like a. I usually see as a wire connected to a person, and just as like a dark wire, and just visualize it like detaching, basically. Whatever it is, whatever attachments, just remove them all. Any kind of dark attachments, just remove them all. Usually I see it on the back. Give that a shot. Henry, do I have any messages from my galactic family? Just be patient. They hear your prayers, they hear everything. Let's see. I'm not sure why they said eat a hamburger. I think that's a joke. You do have insectoids around you, positive ones, kind of humorous ones. You might be able to pick up on them, possibly. I just picked up on them. If you don't want to, it's okay. They're just there to. If you see anything funny around you, that's them. Question 2: can Nathaniel tell me if there have been any new aliens disguised as humans watching me lately? Not at this time. A lot of it, there's a quarantine around the Earth. There's been some quietness. There have been around, but not around you. Not at this moment. This way, there's a convenience store. I don't know if you stop at a convenience store or not. Probably not, but or a truck stop that you are interested in. Sometimes they have some visitation of aliens come and go there, but not often. Yeah, not often. So, yeah, some kind of truck stop. I don't know if it's a Waffle House or not. Vasco, any messages from any beings? Yeah, just so Novak is around you at this time. You said you're going through a lot of portal energies on this earth. You are connecting to a lot of Egyptian past. On this, a lot of Egyptian knowledge has been lost, and that's the only real evidence we have of an ancient world. Well, of course, there are other places, but Egypt plays a big role. Obviously, there are other world places, but Egypt is like the one that get the most attention. So it's like an astral you're assisting for knowledge to be uncovered and made public instead of this whole secrecy thing. In time. Question 2, I've been really aggravated lately since 2018 started. I am getting attacked, or is this part of some kind of lesson? No, I think you're getting attacked. Probably archons that you've seen. Feline or vibrational felines. It seems like that's interesting from your past. Yeah, these might have vendetta against you. Yeah, this shows you this is the year of change. As for how much change is hard to say. So, I'm not seeing anything else at this time. It's not a lesson, just you're being attacked. But you're doing a lot in astral also for the positive. Connecting to Novak isn't helping you much, but that's okay. I believe they'll ask Novak to clear this stuff up for you. Give it a shot. It should work. I don't know if you already asked or not. Stacy, I've recently decided to end my long-term relationship. It's been a wild week. My guides have any messages on this? Well, yeah, it does seem like you have not been fully connecting for a while now. You tried to make it work for a while, and it doesn't seem like the two of your compatibility isn't fully, coming together as it could, or either it doesn't seem like he put a lot of effort into it in the long run, so it doesn't really know himself either. So yeah, this is good. You might rekindle, maybe. It's possible you might reconnect again. He might snap out of whatever he's going through. There's a possibility you might maybe. It's maybe. He might change, let's put it that way. Are there any messages for my higher self right now? Oh yeah, just take it easy. I see time in the sun is good. Just take it easy, basically, and just let your mind release all of this, and it'll be obviously it'll be a couple weeks for you to feel a lot better after this. So it's all right. Okay. All right. Thank you for your questions. I think that's everything. I can tell I'm out of chat rooms, so that was quite a bit. All right. Thank you for your questions, and have a great night. I have a video uploading, or going to show up 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Should be an interesting one. So I haven't said anything about it. So that's it. Much love, everyone, and we'll be back tomorrow. And I'm trying to stay a day ahead. Seems to be working. I might do a live stream here and there, but I gotta chill out too. Yeah, I need some. No, anyway. All right, take care.